So today I'm gonna be doing the worm peak tutorial. It's basically you doing the worm on a ramp, and then when you're ready to shoot, then you basically just aim it like this. Okay, I'm gonna hop into the towers. So the only really requirement is that you have to have the worm, which most people probably won't have since it is season 2, but if you do have it, then I would recommend using this trick. So I'm just gonna go to Tilted and grab a. It doesn't really need to be any specific gun. It does work best with a hunting rifle. It's mostly for hunting rifle shots, and it's since hunting rifles can one tap, or you could do it with a SCAR too. Anything basically, just something that has accuracy or a crosshair or something. Just grab it. See if I can find a SCAR. Okay, a revolver, that's good enough. So, I'm gonna go find something that I can shoot, basically. So, for example, I'll just build a wall and shoot at it. So, this is my shooting dummy, right here. Hi. Okay, so that's obviously not a person, but you get the idea. So, let's say I'm gonna go back a little bit right here. Let's say the person's right there. So there is a bit of a cons to this. So let's say you're right here and they have like a loaded sniper and they're aiming right at you. You might want to like jump around and do this and waste their sniper ammo, and while they're reloading when you start doing it. Also, you should probably have a wall in front of it, because if you don't, then they can see you through the wall, and sometimes their bullets can hit you. So basically, it's different from ghost peeking or like crouch peeking like this, because see how you can't really see through the ramp right here, and you can only see through it when you actually peek. So let's just give this guy a gun here. Why not? So say he's aiming that thing at you, and so he's aiming it right at you, and he doesn't know you're doing the peeking thing. So if you're doing this, then he'll be able to shoot you when you can only see what he has. This trick works best on even ground as well, but if you're doing the worm, since you're just dancing, it registers you as standing up, and I'll go for it. I'll just shoot the top of this, like a little line on the crosshairs on. So when you aim in, whatever your aim in button is, for me it's right click. So when you aim in to shoot them, it stops doing the worm. So for example, and they can't exactly see you if you're doing this. Like if I went lower, let's say, yeah, they probably couldn't see me. And when I'm ready to shoot them, when I'm in a good position to shoot them, then they're dead. So this works good if you're on even ground, because if you're on high ground, it doesn't exactly do much. But like this, I mean, I guess it could, like, but they're gonna not really, they really won't. So yeah, that's basically worm peeking. And just a little disclaimer, I didn't exactly invent this, I just started using it. My cousin Toasty invented it. Hostile Toasty. And I don't know, if you can do this, then try doing it. It's pretty overpowered, honestly, if you can use it good. Like, I've done it in normal games a few times. They're all just like, or playground matches. It's pretty good. So yeah, I would recommend using it if you have the worm. If you don't, then well, rip. But yeah, so that was my worm peeking tutorial. I'll leave a link to Toasty's channel in the description, since he's basically the one who invented it. Um, yeah, go check him out. And yeah, so I also forgot to mention my key bindings. So it works good because like you don't want to hit B and or whatever your dance button is. You don't want to do that and like every time you want to do this and like scroll around all your dances. So I would just recommend when, for example, I have the worm in my first slot. Um, so in your key bindings, I would have your worm. Well, this is just mine. You could have it. You could have it as anything you want. Like right click. Nah, actually, but something that's not exactly right click. So I have tab as dab, and my worm is 3. If you're wondering what dab is for, it's just so I don't know, for disrespecting, but so yeah, my worm is the 3 key, and I'm not exactly using that for my gun binding. So yeah, it if you have a DPI shift on your mouse, and that works good too. If you have like high sensitivity, jeez, high sensitivity like me, like I have 12K DPI on what 0.35. So yeah, I just needed to add that in. Yeah, that's basically it. So later.